Hey, Aaron Flint back here with Montana Talks. Very excited to welcome our next guest here to the show live on Montana Talks, Kimberly Guilfoyle from The 5 on Fox News. Kimberly, great to have you on the show. Thanks for calling in this morning.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I already feel back close to Montana having you on the call here. This is great.
Yeah, that was fun running into you on Friday. In fact, we were driving over to the Red Lion because we had this exclusive interview with Donald Trump Jr. And I think I was gone for military training, so I didn't get to meet him the last time he was in Montana. But my wife did. But my wife did. So as we're driving over, she's like, "Ooh, do you think Kimberly Guilfoyle might be here?" And then we walk in, boom, there you are. Was this your first trip to Montana when you came with Donald Trump Jr. this past weekend?
Yes, it was. It was my first trip. I really absolutely loved it. You know, I've been looking forward to traveling to Montana for some time now, so it was really quite a treat. And when he said he had to, to go out there for the GOP, convention and asked me to attend, of course, I was like, absolutely. So it was really wonderful, and we're missing it already, believe me.
Yeah, I saw, because you're kind of a big city gal, New York City there with The 5 on Fox News, and then before that, you were like an assistant district attorney in San Francisco of all places too. So you're kind of a big city gal coming out here to the countryside.
Yeah, well, and I was born and raised in San Francisco, and then moved to Los Angeles when I was working at the district attorney's office there, then back to San Francisco DA's office again as a prosecutor, and then I moved out to New York after trying many high-profile cases, including a dog mauling case that I tried as a murder case, and then I got a bunch of offers to work in television, and ended up taking the next chapter of my life and my career and coming out to New York to pursue that. So, I've been living here, and I work, obviously quite a bit, and I'm on the 5 every day live from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. So, that really kind of keeps me here, quite a bit. So the opportunity to be able to travel and do some of the things fruition. So when I thought, my goodness, one of the places I've always wanted to go is Montana. And, I grew up, though, in summers in Ireland since I was 5. So I have a great love of the outdoors and of the country. So that sort of just brought all that back, and the nostalgia that I had, from living in Ireland. So it was a great opportunity, and I used to fish, since I was very little, probably 5 years of age. I started fishing with my brother and my sister, my mother and my father. So it was really, really great to bring kind of back those memories, and fishing in Ireland and fly fishing there as well. So I was excited to go fishing in Montana.
So I think people might have been probably under the false assumption then that Donald Trump Jr. was teaching you how to fish out on the Stillwater River when we're out. Maybe you were showing him a few tips or two.
Oh, yeah. Make no mistake. He is amazing. I mean, he's really a great fisherman. He knows what he's doing. He's top-notch. I wasn't teaching him anything there, but, I was holding my own. Let's put it that way. And it was just so beautiful on the Stillwater River, just, floating down there the whole day. And we had, lunch, and it was really wonderful. And we had Chris was also on there with us, and we went on his boat from, Stillwater Anglers. He was wonderful. I don't know if you know him. So
yeah,
he was fantastic. He's a retired Marine. And it was just an incredible experience that I highly recommend to anybody that, wants to spend a day doing that and just really feeling, connected. It's just beautiful. We had some beautiful pictures that we were able to take, caught some nice brown trout, so that was good, and we saw one of them pictured on Instagram.
Yeah, I saw the UK Daily Mail they had probably all the Instagram posts, so it looks like you went fishing on the Stillwater. And yeah, our newsman here, Jeff Howell, his neighbors lives down the road, I think, from the great Marine who took you out there fishing. So he said, yeah, I think that's who they went fishing with. And then you went riding ATVs out in Cilicia, Montana, and then it looks like I had some other friends, Darren Olson from Rimrock Mall and his lovely wife Ashley said they saw you guys just having dinner right by the window in downtown Billings at Walker's Grill.
That's absolutely right. We had the best time. Went for dinner there. That was after a day of fishing, and it was so fun, and we just absolutely loved it. The food was fantastic. They were just incredible in terms of the service, and we had heard a lot of things. People had told us to go there, so we tried it out, and we had, oh my goodness, we had everything from like shishito, peppers, and it was just so yummy. And we had the delicious chicken wings there, and he had we had pork chops and like, oh my God, we were eating everything in sight, and the fried chicken I had. So we had a fantastic meal, and they were really nice, and a bunch of people came over to like take pictures or come inside and say hi. So it was, it was very nice to be treated. So we said, look at how wonderful the people are, and Montana, just really super warm and friendly, and it was such a great experience. And I think we stopped by Jake's as well. We ate there I think the night before, after the convention, and that was fantastic too. So I had the lamb chops there, and oh man, they were fabulous.
Well, I was going to ask you guys.
I'm a big foodie. I do Kimberly's Food Court coming, on the 5. So I love to do that, and I also have like a dieting cookbook that I'm working on right now too. So I always love to explore all the different, restaurants and food that I can try, and Don loves to as well. We've known each other for over a decade, and I've been very close, with the family. So it was a wonderful trip, and to meet some of his friends there. And then we went shooting too, so that was great.
Yeah, nice. Well, and I'll bet Montana's not only a breath of fresh air because it is the Big Sky State after all, anyway, and you're out close to you were on the Beartooth front basically, but also from a personal perspective, I'd imagine, you're a big celebrity, New York City, you're on the 5 every day, Fox News, but then Donald Trump Jr. I mean, he's got a lot of fans here in Montana, but I'm sure he's also surrounded by a lot of hatred and animosity in the swamp in Washington D.C. That just because of his name, people will hate him. And so so what was it like to come to a place like Montana where we kind of treat everybody, whether you're a celebrity or son of a president, we still kind of think we're all on the same level. We know that it's an egalitarian state.
Yeah, that's what's so refreshing about it. And that's why I said to him, oh my goodness, we should live here someday. I mean, my God, it would be so great. And he said, I agree. So, we both just are very down-to-earth people, and we love talking to folks, and just really have such an appreciation, for life, both of us. And, we both have, been through quite a bit. And, yeah, you can get a lot of, animosity and vitriol from people who've never met you. They don't know anything about you just based on your last name or something like that. And, that's, kind of small-minded, but we just sort of turn the other cheek and we keep on going. So that's the thing. We know who we are and where we come from and the values that we have, and so at the end of the day, we're all right with that. We keep doing the good fight.
Kimberly Guilfoyle from Fox News joining us now on Montana Talks. I got to share with our listeners here what my wife told you. She told me she's like, oh, I had to go sit on the couch next to Kimberly Guilfoyle. She was just really, really excited to get the chance to meet you.
Oh, yes, she's adorable.
She is, yeah. And we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary this weekend, and I've been gone for half of it.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been gone for half of it. She's just a saint as a military mom and spouse and all that. But she said she sat down next to you and she said, I love you, you're a badass, and I love how you make Juan Williams cry. That's what she told you.
She was very funny. She was cute. It's fun because, she's a fan of the show, and I love it. And, I love my co-host. It's great, and we have such great chemistry. The show's really unique. There's really no show quite like it, on television, and we mix it up pretty good, and then we laugh, during the breaks and after the show, and so, all of my co-hosts are just wonderful, and Fox News Channel's been great, and the Murdoch's just giving us this wonderful opportunity to really just give our opinions and beliefs. We all, have different diverse, backgrounds and, different, in opinions. We're the opinion hosts, a great show, and so people feel like they kind of know us because we reveal and share so much, that it's like sitting around the dinner table with family and friends or, relatives at Thanksgiving time or something. So you're always going to get in some heated political debates and discussions too, but I think that's what makes the show unique and fresh and keeps it really interesting.
Yeah. Well, I know the night before you flew to Montana, I noticed you were at the Bret Michaels concert. So he's coming to Billings, Montana in August. So I was like, oh, maybe Don Jr. and Kim Guilfoyle can get us backstage with Bret Michaels from Poison. For those of us 80s kids.
Again. They're wonderful. We love the band, and Don has been friends with Bret Michaels since when he was on Celebrity Apprentice. So he said to me, you want to go to the concert. So it was quite a action-packed few days there because, we went before we were going to go to Montana, but it was wonderful. It was just super fun, and the music was great, and anybody who has a chance to go see them in Montana. I highly recommend it because it was just a phenomenal show. I mean, it was like, wow, a scale of 1 to 10, by far, like a 10. Well, so that was very fun. And, yeah, I want to go see them again. So, yeah, that's a good excuse to come back to Montana and, you know, go fishing again and have a good time and enjoy some of that good food and fresh air.
There you go. There you go. Well, Kimberly Guilfoyle, I know you probably got to run, but because if not, we'll keep going for a few more minutes. But I know you probably got to run. But maybe just any final thoughts from you, words you want to share with Montanans out there, or kind of thoughts on issues of the day, or maybe how Donald Trump Jr. probably won't let you go to the Miles City Buck and Horse sale and leave you alone with the Cowboys, because I think I think these Cowboys here in Montana might even show up, the Trump family maybe a little bit,
Yeah, no kidding. He always cracks up. He's like, he goes, I don't know, Montana, Texas, some of these states, you got the real men there. I got to keep an eye on you. These places. It's true. Yes, I'm very popular at PBR, the bull riding. Any Cowboys like me, what can I say? So they must be something else besides the city girl in me, so it's pretty funny. But yeah, just I just love like the energy and the friendliness and just the heart. You just see they wear their heart on their sleeve, Montanans, and they're just super friendly and made us feel really, really welcome. Like I said, to the point that we're like, okay, this is definitely, top of the list to live there someday. It's just so beautiful, and he just really kind of puts life in perspective about the things, that matter in life when you get away from sort of the hustle, bustle, and the craziness, and like D.C. And the swamp. But just as a lawyer, just a quick note, I was excited about yesterday because Justice Kennedy, who has done a fine job on the court, he is retiring, so there's a chance now for a new Supreme Court pick. So that's going to be very exciting to see how that goes. And so, always a very busy time right now, and it's wonderful being a part of the Five and having a front row seat to American political history in fascinating times, and watching the Trump presidency. And there's never been really a president quite like him in terms of what he's been able to get done with North Korea, and just in terms of his prowess and skill set as it relates to national security, really focusing on not making it an open borders country, trying to get the wall done. There's just, the economy, the job numbers, and for the first time we have, more jobs than people to fill them. I think that's a pretty great place to be. And in terms of his record, now with women and minorities, record low unemployment in those areas, which is fantastic. So I really think we're on the right track to get things continuing going forward. We've got a lot of momentum and support. So, just look forward to just seeing this play out.
All right. Well, Kimberly Guilfoyle, it was great meeting you in Montana, and maybe you and Donald Trump Jr. will come back. The president may be in town next week. That's the rumor mill, is that President Trump himself is coming back to the state next week. So we'll see. But either way, maybe we'll see you and Donald Trump Jr., Bret Michaels, in Billings in August. Maybe, who knows, huh?
What a combination. Watch out, Montana.
That's right. All right.
Love it.
Well, big fans of the show. Thanks so much for joining us on Montana Talks. It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. And it was real nice to meet you and your wife. Okay, take care. God bless.
All right, thanks. Yeah, God bless you as well.